So welcome everybody. As Mindy mentioned, this is going to be an open conversation. We are going to be having this webinar, and as long as we're going, if you have any questions or comments, you can just raise your hand or drop them in the chat, and either we can stop to take them immediately or we can wait until the end. I want to start by showing you this video that's made around like a month ago, but I was already in the process of putting the final touch on this presentation, and I found this video. I think it's worth adding to the presentation. So this is an engineer trying to build a demo for a client. So there is no sound, but you can read the description of each step and how he, okay, expect for interface that's in progress any second now. And he ends by saying, any questions, see you next week. This example is held as something that is a great demonstration of how stuff can go wrong when you are trying to demo to demo something to the client. But at the same time, it's something of impediment of something that we call Murphy's Law, which is basically that anything that can go wrong will go wrong. When you are building a product or a service with a potential for failure, this failure will be realized at some point in the future. And if there is some possibility that what you are building will break, it will break. So often people, to solve this problem, they try to identify these failures and try to make them work. But the right approach and the agile approach is to try to build something who doesn't have this point of failure, or trying to build something that the failure point, and you can trigger them right now, so you can fix them and move on to the next part. Agile do that by building small versions and adding some improvement with time, delivering value as soon as often as possible. Once you build something worth delivering to the client, you deliver to the client. And third and most importantly is you show your work as soon as the client can use it. So this something that all people working on Agile seems to agree on, but what is mind-boggling is a lot of people don't take full advantage of that third point. A lot of people either do the demo poorly, or they entirely forgo that stage and wait until the end of the product, end of the development, to show what they built to the client. So the reason for that seems to be that either they are not convinced that there is some value in showing it as soon as possible, or they are not convinced that the product is ready enough to be shown, or they are having a hard time building presentation and showing them to the clients. This is something that you can hear often when you talk to agile teams, is like questions like, okay, what should we demo this sprint, or something like, okay, is this thing ready to be shown, or like, we haven't completed this features, is there there is no way we can show it, or like, this is an internal feature, can we, is there any value in showing it to the client? These questions and other are regularly thrown. So in the following slides, we will see some simple tactic that can get us to the point where we can show the work we did and get some valid feedback on it. As Mindy said, I'm a software engineer with more than 15 years experience, spending over 2 continents. I started my life as a designer, but now I also did a lot of Agile and Scrum training. I was a Scrum Master and Agile coach. And right now I live in Montreal, so it was a great day today, since it was 1 degree. The last few days it was -20, so it was cold. Okay, if there is one thing that you can take from this webinar, is this phrase. It's basically, each time you are trying to show something, or you are thinking about the end of the iteration, are you going to show something, or do you want to show something? Always this question will guide me a lot when I try to build any presentation. I think it provides a lot of value. The question is simple: is what value does what I'm showing bring to who I'm showing to? This is gonna identify which person you are trying to show the work to, and at the same time identify what are you trying to show. Preparation is one of the things that we're going to be focusing on for a part of this presentation, and the reason for that is in the software world we work with a lot of really smart people. This comes with a lot of advantages. You can have people who help you with stuff when you need. You can have great mentors and something like all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, this comes with some disadvantages. We seems to be complacent from time to time, and we seem to think that we're going to be able to show the work we did without any preparation. So this might be a little bit hard, because without proper preparation, I saw a lot of teams who squandered potential that's come from having a good review, either by not showing the work the way the client can understand it, or by not gathering proper feedback from the client.